Hi, I'd like to welcome you back, and if you're watching this video, you've probably seen the first video. If you haven't seen the first video, then you can have a look at this at the bottom of the page. There's a link there. I welcome you in taking the first steps in educating yourself further. This is a big step in your life, and you'll be pleased to know that you're on the way to improving your career and/or promotion prospects. What you need to understand is that SAQA, which is part of our South African education system, is the mothership of all education in South Africa. SAQA will host the qualification you receive, and that's very comforting to you because you know that you're achieving something which is quality controlled by a SETA, a Sector Education Training Authority. Training providers are required by law to register with a SETA, and in so doing their work is quality assured to ensure that all South Africans receive a quality education, something they can be proud of, something you'll be proud of by the end of this. In improving yourself education-wise, you'll want to look at something in management. It's with management that you begin to grow as an individual and to manage others and, of course, make decisions which make important differences towards your company. There are varying degrees of management courses available to you, ranging from NQF Level 3, which is Standard 9, all the way through to Diploma level. Our company is able to offer you two management programs, one of them being NQF Level 3, known as Team Leader Management or General Management, and then there's an NQF Level 5, which is a post-matric level known as General Management or Generic Management at NQF Level 5. Both of these qualifications offer you the ability to attain something which is South African quality assured by the SETA. So what does a qualification in South Africa really mean? Well, it contains unit standards, and the unit standards add up to certain credits. In the case of Team Leader, or NQF Level 3, they add up to 122 credits. In the case of Management NQF Level 5, they add up to 164 credits. These credits go to your name and will be registered on SAQA as achievements by yourself. Let's take a look at the NQF Level 3 qualification. It's broken down into core, fundamental, and elective unit standards, making up the 122 credits. The core unit standards are the real nuts and bolts of the management program, while the fundamentals are known as the maths and English or the numeracy and literacy unit standards. Then there are the elective unit standards, which are the unit standards selected by the provider. In our case, the elective unit standards are computers, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Internet, and email. Totaling all of these unit standards, they come to the qualification Management NQF Level 3. All the credits of the unit standards added together combine to make the qualification Management NQF Level 3. When you achieve this qualification, you can be very proud of yourself, as it will lead you to management positions, starting at supervisory, handling teams. Teamwork is the basis of all management. Motivating teams, inducting team members, and generally dealing with the well-being of teams is crucial to the growth in your career and/or promotion prospects. The Management NQF Level 5 qualification is targeted towards those that have left school with a matric. This qualification looks at handling HR, operations, marketing, finance, and even production issues. It's a much more rounded and generic qualification and designed to help learners more beyond supervisory and into managerial positions. As I've said, in either case, each qualification is registered with SAQA, and you can be assured of receiving a qualification which is nationally recognized across South Africa. You'll find a link on the website which provides you with the introduction guides of each qualification. The introduction guides contain the information you will require to understand where you're going within the qualification. It explains the credit, notional hours, recognition of prior learning, as well as the rollout plan and/or qualification associated with each qualification. You're more than welcome to download these introductory guides off our website and have a look at where the qualifications will take you and what you could expect to do along the way. Bear in mind, these qualifications are driven from a distance learning perspective. We'll be there to assist you each and every step of the way. You'll have support electronically and telephonically. You'll receive regular progress as to how you're doing with each and every unit standard you submit to our company. The feedback is important as it allows you to understand what is expected of you and the level that you're expected to perform at. Your answers and feedback will come to you in the form of written assessments from a qualified assessor who work within our organization. You'll receive a rollout plan so that you know when and what has to be submitted at what date. We'll then resend you work so that you can continue with your studies. Each qualification takes approximately 9 to 12 months to complete. So you'll have some work to do, but it'll be fun, and you can enjoy yourself and you can grow with your newfound knowledge. Once you've completed all the unit standards, an internal moderation is completed. This is when a person comes into our organization to assess whether the work that you've submitted is valid, sufficient, current, and provides enough evidence that you are competent and the person who have completed the qualification. After that point, we call in the seater, who then does a similar audit, this time ensuring that the quality of work provided by the learner is up to standard for the qualification. Our job as a training provider is to ensure that the work that you do submit to us is the quality required of the seater, so that when it comes to an external moderation, you can feel comfortable that you'll attain the qualification you've sought at the beginning. I'd also like to encourage you to have a look at the past testimonies we've received for the qualifications we've performed. There are a number of them on our website, and you can download them and read others who have spoken to us and said how they enjoyed the course and what they've learnt along the way. Please do take the time to look at these testimonies. They'll make you feel comfortable and assure you that we are a quality, reputable organization offering SAQA qualifications. You can expect one further email from me to direct you to a site which will allow you to enroll for the qualification you may have chosen, whether it be NQF Level 3 Management or NQF Level 5 Management. It's your choice. Please bear in mind we have limited places and limited staff and personnel and assessors who work with us, so the spaces in these programs are limited. You'll hear from me in about a week's time as to how you can enroll and what will be further required of you. We'll need a few documents such as your ID document, highest level of education, and those little bits and pieces. But the enrollment process is fairly painless, and you can begin your studies as soon as possible, should you wish to. Thank you so much for listening to this video, and I look forward to talking to you one last time when I speak to you in about a week. I'm Graham Ward. All the best.